Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is July the 3rd on Friday. Okay, so we're going to be looking at silver for today, chart of the day, 60 minutes time frame. Now I think silver has been extremely volatile, right? The past few months, starting last year, spiked to 120, crashed to as low as 55. So now what, right? What's going to happen? All right, so for now in the shorter cycle, we're still calling it lower, as you can see here. We're looking for a simple ABC rally, expected to fail. I'm going to tell you a couple of things for you to keep in mind. Now again, a forecast is not set in stone. So it's very important to know the whole thing, not just, short term, what can I say, what can I trade, right? Not something like that. You have to think of many different things. So here we're looking for this rally to finish this with 5 of C, then potentially turn lower again as long as we don't break above 71.6. This is the bearish pivot. All right, so first of all, let me zoom out to the daily time frame to give you some ideas about silver, right? Here is silver, right? So we spike here. Now I think overall, okay, well, talking about long term, maybe we might as well just look at the whole thing. Now I don't have enough data in eSignal. It only went back as far as 1997. But as you know, there's a lot of analysts out there saying, okay, $50 is 1980, and then 2011 break higher. That's why we spiked so quickly. And then $50 are going to be most likely tough to penetrate again to the downside. Now it can intraday breaking below $50, but I think in terms of closing below it in, let's say, in monthly basis or 3 months basis, quarterly basis, I think it's kind of tough. All right, so it is bullish, right? If you are talking about the long term right side, it is bullish, and you can also see from the spike high here, we got this pullback here. Doesn't look impulsive to me. It looks corrective, right? This looks like a 3 swings down here from here, 1, 2, 3, and then we got a rally, and then we break down again. All right, so this structure here, if we basically the normal way to measure target like this is the following. So this, you can count this as an ABC, right? And finish here. Now you might ask, well, why is it finished here? Well, because the thing is, this bounce here seems to be a different cycle than this pullback. So how do you know it's a different cycle? It's simple, because you draw a trend line, it breaks the trend line. You look at the momentum, RSI, you can clearly see this is different than this. So this belongs to the same cycle, but this, which is this one, belongs to another cycle. So that's why you got this cycle ending here. You got another cycle, and then you got another cycle, the third cycle, breaking below the initial cycle. So you got a 3 swings down, basically, right? 3 swings down, but not ABC, because this one is subdivided into 3 waves. So this one is a W here, right, in the form of 3 waves. So in this kind of scenario, usually you're going to be measuring target on the downside like this, which is, yeah, I know it sounds ridiculous, right? It's basically, if you look at it that way, is 39, 29. If you do this one, it's going to be 39, right? I mean, that's really low. Now, that's usually the normal way to measure the target, right? It doesn't always 100% reach the area, but that's the normal way to measure a target on the downside when you have a lower low like this. Now, sometimes a move does not reach the 100%, okay? And sometimes it truncates. We call the truncation. Usually the truncation happens between 61.8 and 76.4, right? And this is where we are, 61.8, 76.4. It's based on this 1, 2 here. Okay, so that's your 61.8 of this, and this 100% is 100% of this. All right. Now, the idea here, guys, is when forecasting, we're gonna go to the normal way to forecast, which is to say that we have a chance right? It's not 100, nothing is 100% in trading. We have a chance to go down to 39, or like the worst case scenario. And it's not just 39 at one level. Technically, it is between 100% and 161.8, right? But obviously, I don't believe it's going to go to 1.618, which is $3, right? So you can go 1.236 in that case. So let's say between 25 and 39. Like I said, it sounds very low. It sounds too low and much below $50. So probably not going to go as low as that. But like, who knows, right? Market can do whatever it wants to do. Now, when it truncates, how do we know, or what sort of things should we observe to give us a sign that the move lower might be negated, is no longer needed, right? Well, two things. You got, as always, trend line, right? Trend line. Trend line is your friend. So you got two trend lines to watch over. This one, the first one is this one. The second one is this one. Okay? If we break above this trend line here, that will tell you this cycle is over. But still, we can do this and do this, even if it breaks and closes above this trend line. Okay? So then the first step is, can it break and close above this trend line? If it can, that's a good sign. That means we might see a bigger rally first. But it's not the end. You have to be able to also break and close above this trend line, the second trend line. Now, if we can close above it, let's say on the weekly basis, the candle close above somewhere around above 70. Let's say we close at 75. And any week, right? Any week or any month, we close above 75. Then we can say the cycle is probably over. Meaning, if the cycle is over, it's either we go to new high from here eventually because it's bullish, or if the cycle is over, we do a much bigger rally like this to correct the entire cycle, and then we go down again doing a double correction. But again, I mean, if it is complete, I don't think it will have more room on the downside anymore. Honestly, this is the last chance for the bear to keep pushing it lower. I think if it breaks above this trend line, it's going to be difficult to expect another double correction from the peak here. Okay, so I think at best, if we break above here, at best, the bear can make it into some sort of prolonged sideways, nasty, multi-month, multi-year move. That's the best they can do. If they cannot push it lower from here, and silver breaks above this trend line. Okay, that's the best what the bear can do. I don't think a double here is going to be in play if we manage to close above this entire bearish channel here. Okay, so that's something you need to pay attention to. Now, I'm not bearish silver, guys. Just because I'm showing you silver is going to go down. Now, that's the thing is, people think whatever forecast in the 1 hour and things like that, basically I like it like this and therefore I should sell it. No, I don't, right? It's not like just because we are forecasting something a certain time frame doesn't mean I want to trade all of those things. I have my own bias and opinion, right? We all have our own bias opinion. So silver is bullish as well as gold. And I'm actually watching carefully to see if the move lower is negated. But for the time being, nothing changing. Still firmly below this trend line. In fact, we are retesting that trend line here, and we could fail. We could actually fail because that trend line is also 100% extension of this. So we might just fail over there and then starts to sell off again from here, right? And if you look at this rally so far, doesn't look very impulsive to me. I don't know about you, but you know, as much as I'm bullish silver, it does not look very, very impulsive. So I mean, if it is impulsive, you know it is impulsive. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. That is an impulse, right? Now this certainly is a staircase. Doesn't look very impulsive to me. So overall, I think we still cannot rule out another leg down, and we'll see whether or not the bears can push it down to as low as 39 or it's going to truncate. And how do you know it's truncate, negates? Again, look at the trend line to give you some clues whether or not the move lower is going to be negated. Okay, so that's the update for today, guys. As always, if you want to get more updates on silver or any other commodities, Forex, indices, stocks, Feel free to check our service. If you are new members, you can always take 14 days trial. The link is in the description of the video. So see you all again next time and have a nice day to you all.